Like my uncle said one time, he goes, man, look at that bitch, she's hot. I was like, that girl's ugly as shit. He goes, hey, nephew, pussy's pussy, even if it's hanging off something ugly like that.
Jesus Christ, bro. Way to fucking open it up, dog. Alright, Rusty, what's your story, man? Let us know about you, dog.
I say whatever the hell comes to my mind. That's about it, man. I don't know.
Where did you come from? Like where does people like Rusty get made at?
Mom.
In a lab.
Yeah, for sure.
In a lab.
Chernobyl.
Louisiana, that's where.
You from Louisiana originally?
Crazy asses, yeah.
How was that? Like growing up in Louisiana, how was that?
I grew up there until I was 10, and then I moved to over here by Austin.
Which part of Louisiana?
Down south of Lafayette, where all the crazies are, but the good crazies, you know.
Oh yeah, we can tell. What do you do now? Like, what do you do for work?
Mechanic right now.
Was that like your end goal? Like when you was a little kid, you was just like, yo, I want to grow up and be a mechanic?
No, I was like, when you was a kid, I was like, I want to drive a truck.
Like a truck driver?
Like a big truck, yeah. And I did. I drove one for a long time. And if I could make better money with it, I'd drive still. But they don't pay enough to it, so.
No? I thought truck drivers got paid good.
Not for the amount of time they're fucking gone and working every week.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking 80 fucking plus hours a week. They don't pay enough for that.
I used to work in a weigh station. Not a weigh station, was it like a... Yeah, I guess something like a weigh station, like checking trucks in and shit at a pipe yard.
I did? Or you did?
I did.
Oh, right on.
And yeah, some of those guys were like...
He was trying to go along with your story.
He was like, yeah, I remember that. Now, some of those dudes, though, they would come from like... they're like, yeah, man, I'm from Montreal, Canada, or something like that. They're like, I'm here to pick this up and take it to Pennsylvania, and then I'm going back home. And, you know, it's like a 2-week trip or something like that for them.
Yeah.
Some of those guys, they would get there and their load wouldn't be ready, and I guess the way it works is they ain't got nothing on their truck. They're not getting paid, so, you know, and if they're there for longer than 20 minutes, fucking dudes will freak out. Come up to the window with wrenches.
Yeah.
Come on, man, where's my shit at? I'm like, dog, I'm here. Like, I'm in the scale house. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't load your shit up for you. Them dudes are wild.
Yeah.
One dude would show up and he would always have like a bottle of like Jim Beam, like Devil's Cut.
Yeah.
Like driving a fucking truck, dog. Just straight up pouring
That's
up.
some badass shit, that Devil Cut.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man. I
He was like getting fucked up driving a truck?
Huh?
He was just getting fucked up driving a truck?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Because, well, he was a local. Like, he was from like, man, maybe from like Orange, Texas or something like that, which is like right by Louisiana.
Yeah.
But he would just do that, and then he would drive to like Navasota and drop shit off.
I told this dude one time, I was talking to him, and he goes, man, I've been driving for 3 days because I ain't went to sleep. I said, how the fuck you stay awake like that? Top of the gear shift, they have that little cover that covers up where the screw and stuff is to hold the shift lever on. He fucking pops that motherfucker off, and he has some bump in that bitch. He said, that's how I stay awake. I said, God damn.
I had something kind of like that happen to me. I was out, before I quit drinking, I was out drinking with a friend, and we went to this dude's house in my hometown. Went to this dude's house. Like, I never met him before, but they was cool. He was like, yeah, bro, it's cool. Like, I'm kind of sketched out about going around new people, especially like going out and drinking, because like, I know I could be an asshole sometimes, but like, I had a good time over there, bro. And like, we was talking about work and shit, and he was talking about he works for himself. I was like, oh man, like, I used to be a pipe fitter. He goes, oh, you fit pipe? I was like, yeah. He's like, you ever fit glass pipe? I was like, low key, I have fit glass pipe. And this fool pulls out a pillow. He's like, what about like this? I was like, nah, cuz that's not me, bro.
Not that kind of pipe,
like,
bro.
This fool pulled out a whole fucking meth pipe, a little sack of meth. I was like, yo, dog. I told my homeboy, I was like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, not my kind of party, pal.
Bro, you remember whenever we went to that fucking hog roast or hog, whatever the hell they were doing? Takes me to some like random ass like pasture or whatever.
Bro, I didn't know the people either. To be fair.
Yeah, he was like,
I knew like the people we went with, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like backwoods. It was like an old plantation or something.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about. I'll cut it out. But we went over there and they were having like some hog roasting off whatever the fuck it is you do to a hog. And as soon as we show up, with some fucking retard, and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Y'all come on, we're gonna go fucking get some good food." This girl shows up and the dude that we're with was like, "Damn girl, you looking good." She's like, "That's all that meth, baby." You remember that shit? I was like, she was, what?
Yeah.
She was like, "It's all that meth." I was like, "Bet." That's what's up.
Time to get the fuck out of
I
here.
was like, "Yep, we gotta go. I don't want no part of this shit." I already weigh 17 pounds. Fuck, I look like developing a habit like that.
Yeah, boy. You be thin as hell.
Yeah, bro. I already look like one of those kids you could say for 10 cents a day in Africa.
I took him to a party with some friends of ours. It was me, him, and my wife, and we went with some other friends of ours. Zeke doesn't know nobody but me and my wife, and I don't know nobody but me, my wife, Zeke, and our other two friends we went with. And we go, and they live in like this in the middle of fucking nowhere, like in this old ass plantation, dog. And like they was like kind of like making fun and like capping and talking shit, and like they started kind of trying to make fun of Zeke. I was like, oh, like Zeke, and like Zeke's not a big dude, and he's not the toughest guy in the world, but like he ain't about to make fun of him for free. Like he's gonna clap back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, he's gonna clap back. And Zeke pops off. The first thing he says to anybody, he's like, "Bro, I can type faster than you can read or talk or something." What'd you tell him?
He said he can type like X amount of words a minute, and if you see my hand, my left hand's smaller than my right.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bro," I said I got one hand and I can type faster than you or some shit. I don't remember, but it was a hit. Whatever the fuck I said. And like right then and there, he was like, "Bro, I need your number. You gotta come back. We gotta get fucked up again or something." I was like, "Dog, this shit is wild."
We never went back.
Nah, hell no.
So I've seen him a few times since then. Like he remembers. He always asks about you every time I see him. Well, I probably haven't seen him in a year, but I seen him a couple times after that. He asked about you every time though. So you was in the military, correct?
Yeah.
What branch?
Marines.
Marines. What was your job in the Marines?
Mortarman. Infantry.
So, out of all the time you spent in the Marines, like nothing, like you never like did anything, no like mushrooms, nothing.
Nope. Never did nothing.
I think if I was in the military, like I would have to.
I watched a lot of them fools do it, doing acid.
Oh shit.
Apparently acid don't stay in your system. It's just gone the next day. I don't know. So they did it because it wouldn't get popped on the piss test. And they were putting them little things in their tongues and doing dumb shit.
I tried this shit once. It's not for me, bud.
Yeah, psychedelics ain't for mentally. I don't think I can handle that. I'd break down or something.
Yeah, I never did it either.
I ain't writing no classic Beatles album. I can tell you that much.
Hell yeah. You want to hear some crazy shit? Give me some Xanax.
Some Xanax?
Man, I had a surgery one time on my back. And they said, hey, let me give you some stuff here so you can relax. I'm like, look, I'm already relaxed. You know, I've been waiting on this for a couple of years, you know. They're like, oh, we're going to give it to you anyway. So they gave me what do you call that, IV thing? And they pumped a big old syringe full of damn Xanax in that sucker. Man, I'll tell you what, I was a fucking comedy show from hell, bro.
I can't imagine you being no worse than you are now.
I can't believe they put that in your IV. That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, liquid. And then, they were pushing me down the hallway to go to the operating room and shit. And a lady was pushing me, a nurse, and she hit the doors, and the door flung open. And I was yelling out, look out, woman driver, get off to the side.
High as fuck.
Hey, man, I was fucked up. Then,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what I was saying in the OR room. All I remember, those nurses in there was laughing so fucking hard they couldn't even do their damn job. I can't remember what I said to save my life, though.
My old lady had to get her wisdom teeth pulled, and they gave her some pill. They were like, take this like an hour before you show up. Yeah. Because so that way they don't have to give her any IVs or anything. She took it like an hour before. Bro, like 10 minutes after she took it, she was loopy as shit. Couldn't walk down the stairs. Like my wife got 50 pounds on me, and I'm trying to like walk her down the stairs, and she thinks she can fucking, run down the stairs. I'm like, God damn. And then I try to get her up the stairs. It's a 20-minute drive to the dentist office. I try to get her up the stairs. She's even higher at this point.
Yeah.
She's like doing like some Mary Poppins shit on the handrail. Let's go, falls. And I fucking try to catch her. I was like, bitch, you gonna die? Because I can't handle this shit. They said when she was in it, she swallowed like 12, 13 cotton balls.
God.
Yeah,
damn.
they put them in her mouth. She broke. Oh, what is this? She was fucked up.
That's funny as shit.
Like, damn.
She was swallowing the cot like.
Yeah.
I guess she thought that she was giving her medicine.
Yeah, because she was already fucked up, so she didn't know. But bro, like she was out of it for like a day and a half. Like I said, I don't know what it was. It was one pill, but they were putting it back there to kind of like pry it open while they got the other side in.
Yeah.
And they said right away she was just, well, just swallowing this shit.
Yeah.
And then whenever she got out of the car, she was like, oh, her lips are all swollen, her jaw and shit, and then she was like, what is this? Took it out, swallowed the cotton ball again. I was like,
So how'd that go when she took her dump?
oh, I don't even know. I was not monitoring those.
Well, you know what's good about shitting cotton balls? You don't have to wipe when you're done.
Sarah's gonna be pissed.
You have to ask her that. Did you have to wipe after that?
Did I have to wipe?
No,
Shit.
her.
Oh, okay. I was like, please don't ask me. Rusty, what's your take on aliens and ghosts and shit? You believe in them?
I don't know. I think there's something out there in the space that we can't be the only people.
Yeah.
You know, we might not ever be able to get to them, but I think there's something out there. And
You think
ghosts
they can get to us?
depends on the technology they got. And ghosts, yeah, I believe in them.
You ever had anything weird happen with? Really?
Fuck yeah. So one night, or let me say one morning, because I work nights. They were little, my son and them. They took off. They went to school, and my ex went to her little part-time job she had at the time. Nobody was home, and I was laying in bed, and my house was pier and beam, so it shifted, depending upon how much water was in the ground. So every now and again, you had to lift the door up to make it, the latch catch so it would stay shut. And I was laying in bed, and I swear to God, on a stack of Bibles, this happened. Fucking door open, bro. I mean, because it made a noise when it opened. It had the little handle that was long crossways. I had to put that to make it easy to open.
Like the hinges.
No,
like you heard the latch?
The handle that you turn the handle to open.
Yeah,
it.
like kind of like what you see
a
like
knob,
a public.
but it had a
Yeah.
lever, and it said "brum," because when it did that, it kind of the door unhooked, and the bitch opened. Probably about a 3-foot gap, I guess. Like halfway open.
Yeah.
Open my eyes and I see there's nothing there. I was like, what the hell? I was like, look, God damn it. I said, I'm fucking tired. I ain't got time for this shit. Close the goddamn door. Bruh, the door shut back.
Oh, hell no.
I've been out there.
I'd have been gone.
I ain't fucking with this.
That door shut
He's
back
like, I just left me there by myself.
and lifted and it latched back in place.
What the fuck?
I said,
dude?
thank you. I fucking rolled over and went to sleep, Jack.
Nah, hell no. Yeah, at that point, what family? I'm gone.
I was the only one there.
Oh, okay.
Nobody was there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I've
Hell
been
no.
out, Jack.
Shit, I was out. I rolled over and fucking passed out. I was tired. Hey, they were nice enough to close the door back. Might as well go to sleep.
Yeah, they were courteous.
Hell yeah.
Was it like an older house or?
I was there since '87.
I was not that old then.
No. Every now and again, I smell cigarette smoke in the house. Nobody smoked.
Did you?
Smell it.
Was it a rental? Were you buying it or?
No, it was mine. I
Yours?
was buying it, yeah.
Did you ask if there was like a murder in there before?
Mm-mm. And, I smell it every once in a while. I'd be like, I just got used to it. And I'd be like, put the goddamn cigarettes out. And then the smell
buddy,
would,
not me.
the smell would go away.
I'd have been fucking out like sauerkraut, Jack. Done, on the run.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Fuck that house. I'm out, bro.
My son, he used to he'd be sitting in his room on the floor. He was a little guy at the time, like 2 years old or something, maybe. The little kids talk, they'd be like this, blah, 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 making noise, Well, he'd be trying to talk, and he'd be looking at something while he'd be playing on the floor with something, and he'd look up, and while he's sitting there and make, little trying to talk noises, and then he would stop talking, and he would stare And then he would say something back again, like he was having a conversation with somebody, but there was nobody there. I was sitting there and I'm like, this motherfucker's got a damn ghost friend or something over there. He's having a conversation with.
No. This one here?
This one right here. You don't remember it, but I watched him do it several times.
Yeah, pal, I'd have been gone.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. But if you're enjoying this video so far, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, share while you're at it. Back to the episode.
We good now, Zeke?
I don't know.
You put a fan on that and blow.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
My uncle saw this chick on the fucking phone, right? You remember them old payphones used to have? Mm-hmm. And she outside the store calling somebody. He walks up there and leans on the damn phone booth next to her. He said, you can hang up the phone. I ain't home right now.
You said your uncle?
My uncle, yeah. Them fuckers nuts, bro. We used to do some wild shit. We took off one day. He used to drive this old 1-ton van, Jack. Had a 460 engine in it, you know, and punch it to the floor, and it sounded like it was going somewhere, but it wasn't. He'd be like, woo, sucking some gas, bro. We took off. There was this railroad track by my house. It would go up, you know, and over, you know. And man, he said, hold on, nephew. He punched that old van. Woo! Man, we hit that goddamn fucking railroad track. It was like Dukes of Hazzard, bro. Some bitch went up and it was nighttime. All I saw was stars out the windshield. I said, oh shit. And we came down the other side, boy, and that fucking front end smashed the fucking road. That van went to hop. He never let off the fucking gas either, Jack. Whole time, whoop, like you would see in the Dukes, boy. Whoop, 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 whoop. The whole van went to hopping all of. He was fucking wasted too.
How much important shit came out whenever
he said he was fucking wasted too.
Fucker was wasted, boy. We were all fucked up. And then fucking hit that bitch and burned off. Kept on going. I don't know how we didn't wreck the shit out that damn thing.
My thought was like, how much important shit came out from whenever it smashed? Like,
oh, I don't have a clue. It was an old man. You could have lost the wheel and wouldn't have known it. And then the funny thing of it, that was his boss's work van. We fucked it up, bro. Fucking tools and shit in the back.
Rearrange that whole back.
Hell yeah.
Bro, me and my brother used to work for this dude named Mr. Schmidt, and he had like this old ass like 70s or fucking 60 Chevy, bro. My brother was driving it to town to go pick some equipment up, and it's old, like it looked old, like it was rusty and shit. And my brother went to turn on the freeway, and the fucking steering wheel popped off. So he comes back. My brother's pissed, bro. He comes back, and he's telling Mr. Schmidt and everybody like, "Yo, the fucking steering wheel fell off. This is that." And everybody looks around, they're like busted out laughing. My brother didn't think that shit was funny, bro.
Shit, I was in Okinawa. This dude knew this chick that, you know, Okinawan chick that was there, had a car. So we decided, hey, let's go for a drive. And then dude drove her car, she let him. I said, ooh, that's not a good fucking thing. Of course, they over there, man, their fast speed limit's like 55 fucking miles an hour. And that's fucking hauling ass, right? Shit, he got in that goddamn car, and when I got in the back seat and she was in the passenger seat, we took off. Old boy punched that little fucking gerbil thing. Fucking scared the shit out that girl. I thought that girl was brown when we started. When we got done, she was white. Man, it was hilarious. We were fucking dying. The funniest shit.
I learned to drive kind of the same way as him. Me and my dad went to the lake with a bunch of his friends. It was like right after him and my mom divorced. I was like 12, bro. Yeah. My dad got real drunk. He's like, he gets in the passenger seat. He's like, all right, we gotta go home. And it's probably like, it's like 5 or 10 miles from where we was at the lake back to my grandma's house where we was staying at the time. It was probably like 5 or 10 miles. Like, it wasn't super far, but I was 12, bro. And it was 2002. Yeah. And it's like a fucking, my dad has a 2002 Mitsubishi Eclipse. So it looks fast as fuck. I mean, for a kid, like, it's way faster than a go-kart.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Well, I was fucking cruising, and every now and again, my dad would wake up and look around and see me driving, and he'd be like, all right, and just go back to sleep.
You're still alive.
I was telling him about this We was driving down Okinawa and getting a cab, you know. And they're you know, them cars over there, just there's no juice to them, man. There's no engine in them. Called Papa-san, man. I grabbed that gear. I was fucked up. I grabbed this gear shifter and I threw that motherfucker in low gear. Punch it! He laughed and put his shit back in regular drive, and I reached over and threw that son bitch back down. I did it about 4 fucking times, bro. Punch it, Papa-san! He was giggling out to hell. So we started rolling through the town part of Okinawa and rolled the window down. I got up and sat on the edge of the window, you know, out the window. And there was a meat market we went by, and there was a bunch of them dudes standing outside. They're all wearing white, man. So, of course, I don't speak Japanese. So I started waving at them. I said, Bumble Bee Tuna. I started waving like that. And all them dudes was like, "Aye, Bumble Bee Tuna." Started waving back, saying Bumble Bee Tuna. I was like, man, that's fucking funny as shit. These motherfuckers probably gonna run around saying Bumble Bee Tuna to every fucking American they see now.
Like I told y'all before, I like started tattooing professionally. Like I would go tattoo, like I would do like tattoo parties at like bars and biker rallies and shit.
Yeah.
And me and my wife got invited to go to this bar one night. Not to tattoo, just like they invited us to go get drunk. I was like, man, like I really ain't got the money to go party, this, and that. Like I was trying to make excuses not to go. And it was like, no, don't worry about it. Like we got all the drinks. And in my mind, I'm like, bet. Like they got like Crown Royal, Jack Daniels. They got it all. Like hell yeah, like fuck it. I'll go. I went, dude. I got fucked up, and I had my truck was a standard, dog. My wife can't drive a standard, bro.
Damn.
So fucking, she's got to trust me to drive us home. And as I was driving, like I wouldn't let go of the wheel. I made her shift the whole way home for me.
Yeah.
All right, we're going 1, 2. No, I got like she got good at it. I was like next. I was like go down. And when I started telling her to go down, she didn't know what to do. I took off the wrong way in traffic and everything. I was fucked up, dude.
God.
I was fucked up because like on 21, like it's the highway is one way this way and it's one way this way. And you gotta cross to go this way. We need to go that way.
Median,
So dude, I fucking just took a left like in the traffic.
Was this
almost killed
when
us,
you went
bro.
to the party over there at Cindy's or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get a name of wrong way.
Oh, she started yelling at me.
I'm talking about to make you a name instead of King Touch. They called you wrong way.
Did you ever tell them about the time you and Randy went night fishing?
No, not them. Me and my homeboy Randy, he was like a MMA fighter, and he was a professional MMA fighter, but he made like his TV debut, and he took a loss, man. So like he's heartbroken. I'm texting him. I was like, well, fuck it, we'll go drink some beer and we'll go fishing, you know, and like, you know what I'm saying, like we'll drink it off, you know, fuck it, like it's still tough in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy, you know what I mean?
Right. Hell yeah.
And fucking, we got fucking tore up at the spillway, dude. And I go to drive us home, and I don't know, fucking my tire. I remember my tire popping, and I remember like the truck being upside down, and I woke up, my fucking head was stuck under the clutch, bro.
God
But
damn.
my truck landed back on all fours, dog. When my truck landed back on all fours, Randy drove us back to the house. So, like I had one of my tires was almost gone, like the rim was bit and everything. So like he drove us home like probably like 10 miles an hour. I was like, dog, you're going too fast. You're gonna flip us again.
Was your truck extended or anything?
Yeah, the whole fucking cab was crushed in.
Right, he turned into a drop top.
I cut the top off that bitch trying to drive to work.
What's funny is like I drove his boy Randy to his house that night. He was like, bro, you gotta come with us. It's gonna be a blast. So I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it tonight. Thank fucking God I didn't go.
We would have killed Zeke.
Yeah, easily. I'd have been dead. So you say he's done all your tattoos?
He's done all of them.
How many do you have?
Well, like he didn't do this one. Didn't do that, and he didn't do that. But everything else he did. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 7.
Yeah.
But the other ones were done before I knew them. There's a couple that I got, but nobody else does mine now.
You plan on getting some more?
Maybe.
Never know, Rusty.
I might come in here and get a lady like this.
Hate me like one of your French whores.
Yeah. Put some French perfume on it.
No, I mean at this point you got to get Bumble Bee Tuna somewhere.
I could do a fucking Bumble Bee holding a tuna can.
Yeah, Bumble Bee Tuna.
That shit's funny as fuck.